What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're working on the S-10 Extreme again. As you guys saw in the last video, doing the LS swap, 4L80, 4888 rear, old rear. Got that out in the last video. New rear, painted up, kind of prepped, not really, but you know. Had some deliveries. Got a diff cover, cheap one from Amazon, Ford Racing one, and Trick Flow. I'm sure you guys have all seen them. They're around $250. This one's about a little over $100. Just a diff cover, so I figure should work just fine, hopefully. Starting to do the install of the caltracs. Kind of a pain. Getting the old bushing out was not fun, but got it out. Got the new solid bushing in. This caltracs kind of mounted. Been working on this one. In the trash here. There it is. Here's the old bushing. So I started pressing it out with ball joint press. It wasn't moving. It was just kind of pushing the rubber around, but even that didn't want to come out. So I ended up just grabbing the air hammer, air chisel, and just beating it out with that. And that's pretty much what I'm doing on this one. Also today, once these are out and installed, I think I'm going to remove the spare tire holder. I mean, that's only, you know, a couple pounds at best, but I'm trying to remove anything out of the truck that adds weight. Evap system, we don't need that orgone. We're getting rid of that. All this is going to get descaled, sanded, painted. Started right here. It's like a rubberized undercoating. I kind of ground this piece down just to get an idea of what it was going to look like. And I mean, it don't got to look pretty. It's underneath the truck. I just don't want it to be rusty. Didn't sand over here, which I don't know why I didn't. I just forgot, I guess. But we'll do that. Get all this cleaned up. These shackles, I haven't quite decided. I kind of want to replace them, but I mean, really, it's just the paint peeling off. There's no, I guess there is a little bit of structural rust going on. Yeah, we might just get new ones for that. But if you guys want to hang out and watch me struggle beating this out and get this out of here, I'll show you the install of the caltrac, putting the new bushing in, installing this, and then eventually we'll get it up in there where it goes. The shackle's a little tight, so it doesn't want to come forward, but I'll get it in there. We'll get it all bolted in, see if we can get the axle sitting up there. Before we do all that, though, I want to finish painting the inside. Pretty much everywhere that I can't get with the axle in, I'm going to go ahead and get all that painted up. So, hang out. Watch me struggle. All right, we got it out. Took some fighting. I don't know about my tools here, so I kind of got to get a little tricky sometimes. But it's out. Trying to get it stuck again. Come on. And we're stuck again. Let's go. Okay. It's out far enough. I think a couple more taps will do it. Whew. I wasn't kidding when I said I fought the other one. There it is though. It's out. Oh man. Those are not fun. There's other ways to do it. I don't have a press here. I actually just sold it. So, like I said, I tried the ball joint press. That didn't work. So, we got it out though. That's all that matters. It took longer than it should have. If I had a press, I would have just took the whole leaf spring off, pressed it out. Would have been nice, but it is what it is. So, once you get them out, you got your solid bushing that goes in. But, years of corrosion and air hammering it and whatever other tooling marks you get, they don't want to fit. You could probably hammer it in, sure, if you want to just quickly do it. It's not the right way though, so what I did last time is I cleaned it up with a wire wheel and then got a deburring bit, went around, smoothed out any kind of burrs and edges. And do the same thing on this one. I don't know what happened to my long one, so we're gonna use this one. Should work good enough. Looks like. All right. I'll show you guys why you don't want to deburr it. Come on, there we go. Kind of see it's got some marks and some corrosion spots in it. So deburr it. All right, it starts in. It'll probably go in, and there's going to be, like I said, it is going to be tight. It's kind of a machine finish, so Calvert supplies you with this lube. It's like a ceramic lube that they want you to put on it. So just squirt that around, rub it in. Basically like so. I'm sure a lot of it's to help prevent corrosion, but I would have to guess it also aids and assists in this going in. The other side, I use my brass hammer to try not to mark this up. Try not to hit it too hard. So this side's a little bit tighter than the other side was. I don't want to have to whack the daylights out of it. But that's what wood's for. So put a block of wood on it, hold it with my head. Boy, this one's tight. I think I might pop it back out and do some more cleaning. I'm gonna get this out and clean it up a little better. Be right back with you guys. All right, I'm back. Pretty much no matter what I did, it was tight, really tight, which they're probably supposed to be. I mean, it is a machine fit, so I got playing with my ball joint press, cleaned up the threads on it a little bit. That way I could use the ball joint press just to squeeze it in. We'll double check real quick. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right. So, since that is in, ooh. That's a little tight. Not thrilled about that, but it is what it is. Things that are this tight just get a little marred up, you know. There we go. I was actually stuck on a little ledge there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is move this back. You're going to, they also want you to lube up your pen. So we will do just that, because it definitely needs it. Set that down. Wipe my hands off. Now, this is where this goes on. Now, don't do like I did the first time and I put this one on that side, and this, I mean, I'm sure it really doesn't matter unless you want this out, which I prefer to have it out. So. Lubed up the toolbox. That's nice. There we go. Here's my rag. All right, a couple love taps with the hammer, and yeah, should go right in. There we go. I'll give you guys a close up of that and wipe it off. You want it to be flush-ish. It's going to be sticking out a hair on each side. So this is now held on. You want it to move freely. That's where your bar connects. Once it's up in there, your back plate will be down here. And that is going to go right up in there. So let's give that a shot real quick. Get our hardware out. Of course, that's going to be kind of what I figured. I need a separate set of hands for that, so I'm going to go get the lovely fiance and have her give me a hand. All right, had her come out and give me a hand real quick. Got it in. So that is what it looks like, bolted into the perch. That's gonna come back like that. Gonna do the same on this side, but I just wanted to do this for test fitting purposes. Obviously the axle's not in there, so once the axle's in, then I'll bolt it all up for real. But for now, I just wanted to get an idea of what it looked like for myself and for you guys. So that's that. I will be back shortly, hopefully with the axle in. I got to get that off the trans jack and get that on the trans jack. Pull the old switcheroo. Seems easy, weighs a lot. Not that easy. So I'll be back here shortly, and that'll finish up this video, the caltrac install. Look at that, got the rear in it. It's not torqued down. Obviously I'm gonna trim these. Bars are still loose, those need to be adjusted, but kind of out of room. I'll have to reset the lift to do that. Just wanted to get it in. Might pull a diff cover tonight, let it drain. Test fitting, new rotor, caliper. I'm gonna paint up the bracket. I kind of started cleaning it, but I gotta paint it up. But caltracs are on, leaf springs installed, axle installed, got new U-bolts. Like I said, I'm gonna trim them up, get all this adjusted in. I'll do another video adjusting these, getting everything set where it's supposed to be. Once I get all this together, get wheels for it, and gotta set it on the ground and all that to check everything. Did go ahead and start on the wiring. Kind of powered it up a few minutes ago. Hooked up some of the power and grounds just to make sure. This is all the light harness, ground wire. So this is the complete performance wiring, wire harness, or current performance wiring, sorry. Current performance wiring. Looks like a really nice harness. Looks very nice. Everything seems to reach where I need it to and want it to. So I think that's going to be the next video, is going over the install of that. Now this is not the complete vehicle harness they offer. This is the integration harness to work with the Holley EFI, or it works with Mega Squirt, Haltech, I think a couple others. I'm not sure all of them. I just know it works with the Holley, and that's what I have. Basically what it does is it hooks up to the factory computer. The factory fuse box, I have that in already. It's already wired in there. Factory computer is in up there. Runs along, plugs into all the sensors. You kind of got to run double sensors if you want your gauges to read everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm running two coolant temp sensors, 2 oil pressure sensors. You take your tack signal from the Holley, supply it to the current performance wiring. Right here, actually. It has an IAC kick for AC. Not sure what the trans is yet. Brake switch. Power to fuel pump. Fans. AC shutdown for like wide open throttle. Tack. 12 volt switched. Fan. And AC request. So it retains all the factory functions of the truck. So you have AC, you have heat, you have your IAC kick down. You have all the factory functions. So the truck should run, drive, operate, dash, everything. All that will operate like factory. So that will be the next video. And it'll probably be a couple videos before I finish up this rear. I just wanted to get it in there and get it out of the way. Might put the diff cover on tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a little video on that. There's not much to that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.